What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. This is going to be a quicker one today because I actually have come down with the flu, but I still wanted to jump in and give a little bit about a couple of things I had thoughts on inside of the game here today. Hope you're all doing well. For me, my two sons had the flu, my wife had the flu. They're all just about better now, and then your boy comes down with the flu. So not much is going to be happening today for me. It's going to be a low-key day, but I did want to talk about the new incoming Battlegrounds map that was kind of announced by Blizzard that we were going to be getting something, that they were going to be working on something. Game is really weird right now because I literally just logged in for the first time today. So, if you recall, the community manager of Diablo Immortal had stated that we should potentially see something around Battlegrounds in March. If we take a look over here, Season 9 of Battlegrounds ends on March 10th. So what does this say to me? Obviously, none of this is confirmed or anything like that. It says that mid-March, March 10th, with a new Battlegrounds season, we could potentially be seeing a new Battlegrounds map. I don't know. Regarding the amount of development that needs to be done for this map, I'm not sure that we're going to have it by then, but if things fall in line with the timeline that Ghost Signals had mentioned, we could potentially be seeing a new Battlegrounds map as early as mid-March. I guess we'll have to see, and we'll see what how that development goes. They did say that some people would be able to get to test the game. Still no word on who those people are going to be. Again, my thought is people that are heavily engaged in the ecosystem of Diablo Immortal will be the players to get those invites. I was just gonna say, if you have gotten an invite, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that if anyone gets an invite to something like this, they'd probably be under NDA and probably not allowed to share that, which is perfectly fine. At the end of the day, the reason why people are getting invited to the new Battlegrounds testing is so that they can make sure and give their experience for a really great product to land whenever it's complete. So really, I guess we don't need to figure out who it is. It doesn't matter. What matters is that the end product that we're going to be getting is a super solid, as polished as possible end product. So what's going on inside of the game today? As of yesterday, we did get ourselves some new game modes that dropped inside of the game. Oh, looks like I can get a shoulder piece right here. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll grab that. I have everything, so it's just literally a piece of gear. We do have Trial of the Hordes that came through. Actually, that's been sitting here. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of Trial of the Horde, so if you want to get some of the rewards here, make sure you check on in. I should probably do a few more rounds of that myself. Into the Dark Wood, make sure that you're collecting your daily tasks so that you can make sure you get that legendary crest, and at least that Telluric Pearl should be easy enough. And of course, Survivor's Bane. We did a little bit of this yesterday. Absolutely love the game mode myself. And the progress that you can get up here and for your battle pass is actually quite good. So that's another one that I'll be doing. Look, defeat 2 bosses in Survivor's Bane this week. 80 battle points right there for that. Really, really nice. I wanted to actually take a dive back into the market because we haven't done that in a while. And, well, I mentioned to you guys that I do have an interview coming out with RP. And this interview, we somewhat talk about Susan Express, and we talk about how that affected the market, both for whales and free-to-play players. I'm giving you a little bit of a first look as to some of the topics that we talk about in that video. That one should be going live tomorrow. But I remember the times when gems were just losing value so much. I also remember the time when you couldn't pick up certain gems in the market. Right now, you could actually pick yourself up. That's actually a great value right here for a 4-star Blood-Soaked Jade. I think the more popular and probably the most popular gem right now is going to be the Rolling Consequence. And as you can see, a 4 out of 5 stars sits at 322,923 platinum. This is why when I was able to get my Rolling Consequence up in level, and remember, we did this through the Gem Surge event. Notice we have the 2 orange stars. We could call those the Fisher-Price stars on our legendary piece of gear, on our legendary gem. I was able to take the 2-star, get it to 4 stars from participating in that event. And for me, yes, it did cost a few dollars. But I got massive value out of that. Because the platinum, that it cost 350,000 platinum. Let's take a look really quickly here. Let's go to the shop. And in the shop, if I go to currency, and if we go to platinum, 350,000 platinum, right? That's going to cost 3, 6, 7 purchases of, so that's going to 7, 4, 28, 35,000 orbs. 6, 7, 4, 28. It would cost approximately $400 to $500. Quick math right there. If you were to purchase straight up orbs like here, the big orb pack from the market, to buy that gem. Now, that's obviously not the best way to get gems. That's not the best value. You could always buy, you know, bundles and things like that to get some orbs. Or for me, I do the services, right? And I get some orbs from that as well, which is always nice. I just got Prodigy's Path, which is delivering me some orbs, and I'm building up my pack again. Essentially, what I'm going to be doing here, for me, and again, you all spend or don't spend at your own discretion, whatever is right for you. Never want to entice people to spend. But what I'm doing from buying the Battle Pass, Boon of Plenty, and Prodigy's Path, actually Battle Pass doesn't give us any orbs, but the Boon of Plenty gives us 600, and Prodigy's Path gets us, what, 1,200? Almost 1,300. I'm going to pick these up, Boon of Plenty and Prodigy's Path, and I'll just get this up around 6,000 to 7,000 orbs, and the next time that we have this event return back to the game, either the Gem Surge event, and it was great how we could double dip on this one, or the Phantom Gallery, I'm going to take advantage of that and try and unlock as much as I can, which I think is probably going to be the best value. Honestly, it may be worth me even diving in 2 more times, but that would get quite expensive. So I'm going to probably advise you and me to not do that unless if you are a heavy spender inside of the game. So gem prices, the market seems to have stabilized. Values are up again. With that said, I'm not able to sell. I'm trying to sell some of my Seeping Biles, but I really don't want to sell it under 40K, so I'm just waiting for the right time. We'll hold on to it for now. We'll sell it eventually. As far as normal gems go, man, you may as well just hold on to your normal gems and use them for your builds. The values on normal gems are complete butt cheeks, and it's more valuable for you to not turn them into platinum and to instead use them in your build, better your builds, and strengthen your classes out with your secondary gear and the gems used inside of that secondary gear. All right? Because right now, it's not the time. Why is this not clicking for me? Oh, geez. There we go. Now we're back. Yeah, man. I guess you could probably tell that I'm not feeling the best today. But hopefully with a day's rest, I'm going to spend the day in bed playing some mobile games, both Diablo, Raid. I don't know, maybe not Clash. Clash has been pissing me off, if you want me to be completely honest. But, we're low on water. But I figured I would chime in today just with that news on Battlegrounds and trying to take a peek there into the markets. I always like to check in with you guys when I can. Hopefully this weekend I'm feeling all better. We have the Super Bowl coming this weekend, and my plan would be that I really want to start streaming with you guys again. Also, I mentioned this from time to time. My website, echogaming.io, I have some cool stuff coming on over there, and this is very premature for you guys, but here, can I just drag this over? There we go. Echogaming.io, notice we have things for Diablo Immortal, things for Raid, things for Clash, or I should say the main channel. If you want to ever get to things that are just focused on Diablo Immortal, you could click on the Diablo Immortal right here, and it'll take you right to all of my Diablo Immortal content. Not only does it give you the video, but it also gives you a complete breakdown of the video, a TLDR, and everything from the talking points that we did inside of that video. Every single video that I create these days is being turned into a blog post so that that information can be consumed in another way. I'm building some tools right now, specifically for Raid Shadow Legends. You guys are the first to hear about that. But after the tool is built for Raid Shadow Legends, which is a champion collector, it's a little easier to build tools, I'm considering building out a tool for Diablo Immortal to make that website be a home for all strategy and information regarding the game. Stay tuned on that. It's probably a couple months out. This is probably the first and last time you'll hear about it until more is done. But I just want you guys to know I appreciate you. I hope you're all doing well, enjoying the game for what it is. And hopefully we're not losing any more players and we're gaining players every single day. And hopefully some of you are getting excited about the new Battlegrounds map and hopefully a new Battlegrounds experience overall.